Global Kitchen and You brings a very interesting recipe, the egg and the potato curry. The egg and the potato curry is very popular in the eastern part of India, wherein we fry the eggs and the potatoes, we form the gravy and we mix all of them together. You can have it in all seasons, all climate, and it just tastes awesome. So let's start the preparation. We have taken 4 boiled eggs here. We have added a bit of salt, turmeric and red chili powder. We'll mix it well and keep it aside for 2 to 3 minutes. Now we have taken a pan. We will be adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil here. I have used refined oil. In eastern India, they would generally use the mustard oil. In southern India, they would use the coconut oil. So you can take the oil according to your choice. We have added the eggs here and we will stir and fry them till they are slightly golden brown in color. We don't have to overcook them or else they'll get burnt. So we'll take out the eggs here, and in the same oil we have to fry the potatoes. We need, for 4 eggs, we generally take 1 to 2 potatoes here, mid-sized potatoes, which we have cut into 4 pieces each. We have added the potatoes in the oil and we have sprinkled a bit of turmeric, some red chili powder, which is completely optional, and a bit of salt here. We have to give it a nice stir and we have to fry the potatoes till it turns golden brown in color. So once the color changes and the potatoes are slightly crispy, slightly brownish, we are going to take the potatoes out. Now let's quickly check the ingredients for the recipe. We need a blended paste of 2 onions, some garlic bulbs, some ginger and green chilies. We also need a tomato puree of 2 tomatoes. In case you like the sour taste, you can also take 3 tomatoes. In the dry spices, we need turmeric, red chili powder, coriander powder and cumin powder. Along with that, cumin, bay leaf, cinnamon and the cardamom for the seasoning. In the same oil, in the same heated oil, we have added the bay leaf, the cardamom and the cinnamon. Along with that, around 1 teaspoon of cumin is what we have added here. We have to sizzle it well till the aroma becomes slightly strong of the spices, and then we are going to add the blended paste. So we have added the blended paste of 2 onions, the ginger, garlic and the green chili. Here again, the green chili is completely optional because we have used chilies during the marination of the potatoes and the eggs. So you can add the chili according to your taste. We have to stir them and fry them, and then we will add 1 spoon of coriander powder here and 1 tablespoon of cumin powder here, or you can add 2 teaspoons of each powder, some salt, some red chili powder and some turmeric here again. Let them saute, let them fry very well because the onion, the ginger and the garlic has a very strong smell. The raw smell of the ginger, the garlic and the onion has to completely vanish from here. So we have to make sure the spices, the blended masala, the blended spices have completely fried, and then we are going to add the blended tomato paste, which is the puree of 2 tomatoes is what I have added here. Once we add the tomatoes, the color of the gravy looks awesome. It completely changes and it adds a beautiful sour taste to the gravy. In eastern part of India, they generally use, to balance the sourness, they would generally use a bit of sugar, which is optional. So in case you want, you can use a bit of sugar here, half a teaspoon of sugar. I have not added here. And now we have added the fried potatoes kept here. So the potatoes and the tomato puree and the masalas, the spices has to cook very well. So at this point, we will cover it with a lid. We have added some salt to taste and we will let it simmer on a medium-low flame for approximately 5 minutes. So we have covered it with a lid so that the potatoes become very soft here, because we have not used boiled potatoes here. We have just fried them, so they are quite hard. Once we open the lid, we'll see that the potatoes have become soft and the tomato puree has really cooked very well and blended very nicely with the blended paste of onion and formed a nice thick gravy. The gravy has thickened and dried, so at this point we have to add a bit of water. Water is according to your choice. In case you want to serve it with rice, you can add a bowl of water. You want to have it with chapati or any of the Indian breads, you can add a bit less of water here. We will be adding a bowl of lukewarm water here. Whenever we are adding water to any gravy, we have to make sure we are adding some hot or a warm water. It enhances the taste of any gravy at any point of time. So added a bowl of water here, hot water, and we have to wait till it comes to a boil. So once it comes to a boil, we have to add the eggs which we have fried and kept it aside. The eggs and the potatoes have to blend very well with the gravy and simmer very well. So we will add the eggs and cover it for approximately 5 to 6 minutes on low medium flame. We do not have to overcook them. So if we leave it for more than 5 to 6 minutes, the eggs will become harder, the potatoes will melt. So another 5 to 6 minutes and our cooking process is going to complete. Once we open the lid, we get the beautiful aromatic flavor of all the spices. The egg potato curry is almost ready to be served. We can garnish it with a bit of chopped coriander, and at this point, if you want it a bit more spicy and aromatic, you can also add 1/4 spoon of garam masala powder, which I have not added here. You can serve it with any of the Indian breads, roti, naan, chapati, or even rice. It just tastes wonderful. It's a homemade preparation. And let me know how well did you like the recipe. In case you like the recipe, please share and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you get the latest updates of all my recipes sent to you very quickly. I'll see you once again with lot many authentic recipes from different corners of the country. Till then, stay fit, stay well, be happy. Thank you.